Alright, here is my Banish Beatdown deck profile. This is a little misleading because I run a lot of other beasts in here that this is only one of, actually, Manticore of Darkness. But it's based around, actually, Bazoo, the Soul Eater, and his ability to banish cards from the grave. And there's other combos as well, but let me get into them. So first, we're going to run Manticore of Darkness. He's gonna coming back because there's a lot of Beast Warrior in this deck to help bring him back. So opponents don't really like seeing him come back all the time. Bazoo, the Soul Eater, I'm waiting for a third copy in the mail, but I plan to replace him with one of my other cards. But I recommend running 3 of these because you could banish up to 3 monsters, not just any cards, but 3 monsters from your grave, and it gains 300 attack for each until the end of the next turn. So at 900 plus 1600 is 25. So 3 of those. Enraged Battle Ox, for all your Beast Warriors, he'll give them, or Wing Beast, he'll give them piercing. So a lot of Scapegoat players do not like seeing that card. Hyper Hammerhead. So here begins some of the little spice like to add to it. Although it's not obviously a beast or beast warrior, he has the effect of, if it's not destroyed by battle, the monster that your opponent attacked with or got attacked is returned to the hand. So he can be good in face down defense or in face up attack. You can just bravely attack and then they don't want to attack you back because then their blue eyes would have to go back to their hand. Back to Beast Warrior. I put this guy in here because he can help maybe take out a potential Mirror Force issue in the back. Just having that option is nice, and you'll see why I have him in here. And he's at 1800 B6, but that's why I have him in here, and then you'll see why I threw him in as a little variety in a minute. Giant Rat. So yeah, all these guys could potentially get banished from the deck, from the grave. Giant Rat is to bring back Earth, or to bring 2 from the deck to the field, Earth. So Hyper Hammerhead is one of those targets. Another one of those targets, which I'm waiting for a third copy, is Kelbeck. Similar effect to the dinosaur. Also not a beast, but it doesn't matter because he has a really good effect. So another 1500. I don't know, I would say it's beat stick, but no one likes attacking to these guys. Other searchable earth monsters: Exiled Force through Rhoda and through Giant Rat. Get rid of problem monsters. She can get really beefy, also searchable through Giant Rat. This guy's through in there because he has piercing damage and could potentially be really good against a Scapegoat deck, just for fun. Throw your opponent off as well. DD Assailant, Warrior Searchable, but then also she's also a little beaststick, but also she can be used as something can be banished by these guys. When these guys get destroyed by battle, they can heavy storm the board. Throw in a Blade Knight, help get rid of some issues, but searchable, and he could potentially be strong. Sometimes it's good to have just vanilla beefy cards. I wanted to throw in maybe a Breaker maybe instead of him, but something like that. DD Warrior Lady searchable via Rhoda, and then the Pitch Black Warwolf. Maybe I should have put this guy earlier, but he's a Beast Warrior, fits in really well, stops the traps from happening, which is a big one. Onto the spells. Like I always... Alright, I mean to have a Graceful Charity. Sorry, this deck's all broken up. Is it around here? I mean to have a Graceful Charity for my poor man's Trinity. Trinity. So, pretend there's a Graceful Charity there. This is probably going to go over 40 cards. Because Delinquent Duo is too expensive. Snatch Steal. Take their guys. maybe tribute it for your Manticore, who knows. At least I have 2 Rhoda. Get rid of back row. You don't like that. Lightning Vortex. Premature Burial helps get any of you guys back. What works well with the banishing is bringing them back. And if you bring back a lot of them, you could bring back potentially someone who can stop traps. You bring back someone who can destroy spells or traps in the back. You bring back someone who can have every one of your beast guys that you bring back have piercing. You bring back guys that can just be beefy in general. So it's just, they get banished pretty quickly and early on. So giving this guy mid to late game is really good too. And then if you bring back someone like him, he can get rid of maybe, it might hurt you a little bit, but get rid of one of the bigger guys, and then the rest of the guys can swing in and they add up. Mirror Force, Ring of Destruction, Call of the Haunted, and Ceasefire, because we're not too good with the face down defense guys, but this thing does damage whether they are face down defense or not. So just all affect monsters on the field. So if they try to target it, you can just like, or destroy it, you can just flip it up and use it instantly. So hope you guys like this. Yeah, I like playing with this deck as well. It's a good beast banish kind of return to the hand with 1, 2, 3 and supposedly 3 Kelbecks. So opponents don't really like playing this deck that much for that reason, and then you got these guys to bring it back. So hopefully this was helpful. Don't try to copy my deck. Just, take good ideas from it, or take the good parts of it and add it to your own. Have fun.